Hey, it's Jack here. We're back in Las Vegas, Nevada. Tonight we're spending the night at the Horseshoe. Horseshoe was rebranded from Bally's not too long ago. And back in the 1980s, this was the MGM Grand where that tragic fire took place. Anyways, we're going to walk around the hotel, give you that room tour. Let's go inside and check it out. Well, coming off the elevator, if we go to our left, this is a spectacular view of the high roller. That is pretty darn cool. Room for the night's room 2334, which is off to our right. As we head that way, I see the pop machine over here. They got a Pepsi machine, and there is the ice dispenser. Got Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Gatorade, Aquafina, Starry, and Diet Pepsi. Now, just a few steps down from the pop machine is this lounge area. This is rather nice. You can sit here, chill out. And it looks like there's a spectacular view of the Bellagio and the fountain. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, from here you can see the Bellagio clearly. And you can also see that fountain if it was going on. It's currently not running, or the show's not going on right now. It just hasn't started yet. But it'd be a good place to stand and watch the show if you didn't want to go on street level. Looks like we're all the way at the end, 2334. It was a long walk to get here, but we reached our destination, 2334A. Coming into the room off to the right, we've got this nice stool, countertop, and a large mirror. There's also a vanity mirror right there. And opposite the countertop and the stool, they have a closet, they have an ironing board, luggage rack. There's some hangers up there. On this side, we found our safe spot. When we come through this door, there's the toilet. There's this interesting piece of artwork. Got the hair blower down below there. Some extra tissue if we need it. Facial tissue. There's a sink. For their toiletries, they have Jose Abear. Down below that, there are some spare towels. And we've got this walk-in shower. Coming out of the bathroom, there's an adjoining door, which we will not be using. Brings us into the main living area. Before we get in there, there's this wall-length mirror. Straight ahead, they have looks like a 65, that could be a 75-inch TV, but I think it's more on the 65-inch range. What I did notice on this cabinet, they have like a media center where you plug HDMI and other type of items in. Also charge your phones and your electronic devices. Next to the TV, they've got this working table here. Nice size mirror again. We've got a card table or a dining table if you wanted to eat in your room. You got a table to do that. Over here on this side, there are two nice chairs just to chill in. And we got this king size bed here. There is a phone, the two nightstands. On the far side over there, on the other nightstand, there is a clock. And over here is a nice feature. It's like a wet bar type of thing. And over here we have more Jose Abear soap and body lotion. And down below the wet bar here, we'll see if there's a fridge. There's a fridge. We'll see if it's stocked or if we can put our own stuff in it. And this one we can put our own stuff in. How cool is that? And below the sink, they have a roll of paper towels. Now, looking out this way, this is going to be our view for the evening. Looking straight across that way, we can see Las Vegas Airport. We got the signature MGM, Hilton Grand Vacations. Directly across from us is the Paris Hotel. Well, right here in front of us, this tower currently belongs to the Horseshoe. It's called the Jubilee Tower. It's going to become the Versailles Tower when it's annexed over to Paris here later on this year. And directly across the way there, you can barely see it, but you've got the Bellagio and the fountains directly down below. Your hotel check-in, you come up here, these are your kiosks that you use, and they do have on the far end over there where you can talk to a live person. But believe me, this saves you about 30 minutes checking in, just walking up using one of these kiosks here. They've got Lavazza Coffee here on location, coffees and pastries. This is the only breakfast stop they have, it's pastries and coffee. They do have a FedEx office between the Paris Hotel and the Horseshoe. It's open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. 7 days a week. So if you need those services, they've got them right here on premise. Over here they have Twilight Zone by Monster Golf. It's a Twilight Zone themed mini golf course. Well, this is cool. They've got the whole thing. This is your hole number 1 here. They have the whole Twilight Zone. In addition to the Monster Golf, they've got Skee Ball. They've got Pac-Man. Of course, they got the advertisement for the Kiss Mini Golf here. And of course, Pac-Man there. And back here, they got Giant Space Invaders. Over here on this side, they have Dino Safari. And if you want to find out more about Dino Safari, you can scan that QR code right there. And back over here is their food court. They've got a Subway, a Sbarro's, a Nathan's Hot Dogs, Pan Asian Express. And over here in the corner, they have Johnny Rockets. Coming soon down here is Ben & Jerry's. Well, one of the nice things they do have here on location is a monorail station. It's located right down here. It can take you down to the MGM Grand or all the way to the other end of the Sahara. Over here is what they call the Blue Pool. It's currently closed. It just closed. It's just after 6 p.m. currently. And here's what that pool looks like during the day. Please do not move the pool furniture. There's lounge chairs, there's cabanas, and there's this beautiful pool right here that you can go swimming in. There's also the pool bar off to our left. And if you want to hose yourself up before or after you swim, you can do so right here. And conveniently located just in behind there is the restrooms. Oh, here's our fitness center. I'm going to film it at this angle because there are people working out, but I just wanted to show that they do have a fitness center on location. And for the kids, they have a large arcade. Here we are at the Welcome to Las Vegas sign, going inside the Horseshoe here. Right behind that is the Welcome to Las Vegas store. And we can look in there and see all sorts of Welcome to Las Vegas items. Well, in addition to the indoor food court at the Horseshoe, they had this outdoor dining area also. Giordano's Pizza. And this is the eating area for that, and there's a bar. Right across from Giordano's is the Tiki Bar and Tacos, where you can go in and get yourself some tacos. If you walk on up here, there are other types of things that are non-food items, like virtual reality tours. Up here on the end, there is the Raider Image, official team store of the Las Vegas Raiders. Directly across from the Raider shop is It's Sugar. You know you'll want it. And they've got these right here in the window. It says less rules, more sugar. Pick your favorites, 2 for $24 or $14.99 each. They've got what looks like boxes of cereal, but they're gummy bears. There's one called Dingle Berries right there. Gummy cola bottles, Sour Power Quattro, sour worms. Here they've got these motivational signs. Believe in 1 chocolate bar as half the calories of 2. We believe in asking for forgiveness instead of permission. We believe in taking great pleasure in great pleasure. Diets start tomorrow. The answer is always being yes. And it says we believe in dessert for dinner. And over here is their store sign that says it's sugar. You know you'll want it. If you have anything that you want to get your sugar fix, they've got it right here. And if you love Sour Patch Kids, they have these exclusive glow-in-the-dark Funko Sour Patch Kids. Well, if you like Pokemon, they've got that over here, as well as some other anime-type things like Demon Slayer. Back there in the back, they have bubblegum cigarettes and candy cigarettes. They also have some Fun Dip up front here, some bottle caps, Bazooka bubblegum, Charleston Chew. And over here, they've got their Star Wars Pez dispensers and other candy type of dispensers. You got the fans there, the lollipop fans. And here's your welcome to Las Vegas gummy bears. Over here they have their nerd section, and also to note they have Funko Pop nerds, and these are allegedly scented. So this one's strawberry, that one down there would be a grape nerd. Over here they have the giant gummies. They got the big bear, they got the shark, they've got the watermelon, and of course the gummy breakfast with bacon, eggs, and a waffle. Here's your astronaut food, your freeze-dried ice cream. If you've never tried that, you got to try it out at least once. It's really not that bad. Over here they've got some small toys, like a small operation game. There's a small pet rock up top there, and there's a Stretch Armstrong tiny blender, full-size Rubik's Cube, and just above that is a small Rubik's Cube. And if you like Baby Shark, they've got the Baby Shark lollipops right here. And if you're a Jurassic Park fan, they've got the helicopter getting ready to be eaten by a T-Rex. Well, here's your alcohol-infused candy. They got Jose Cuervo special chocolates there. They've got Fireball whiskey, and they've got Johnny Walker. As we go back outside, over here on this side, they've got Dirt Dog, which is a hot dog bar. It's a menu for Dirt Dog bar. They've got hot dogs and tacos and fries, fresh corn, and fries of different flavors. Over here they have the Happy Lemon, which is bubble tea. It's an Asian flavored tea. They also have a Ben & Jerry's. Over here is a coffee factory. It says they're open 24 hours. Here's Fat Tuesdays. They sell frozen cocktails. Speaking to somebody outside the establishment, they said they also sell non-alcoholic. Over here, this is Dave's Hot Chicken. They got chicken tenders with fries. They got sliders. And from the food court, you'll walk this way. It takes you right to the Horseshoe. And dinner tonight's at My Asia, which stands for Martin Yen Asia. And that's right over here. Well, this is a menu here at My Asia, or Martin Yen Asia. They've got starters over here. They got chopstick salads, soups, rice and noodles. Main courses over here on this side. Vegetables, desserts. I have no clue what I'm going to get, but when I do, as you know, I'll show it to you. I like the table setting, very elegant but very simple. They got of course the plate. You've got the napkin with the fork and the chopsticks. Nice little flower pot thing here going on, and then the soy sauce inside the little pot here. Really, really cool the way they have this set up. Well, we're starting the evening off with some tempura shrimp. It's got some eel sauce, some spicy mayo, top of masago. We'll try this tempura shrimp out. The waitress said this is to die for, so we'll find out here shortly. This has got an amazing flavor. Definitely worth the price of admission on the appetizer, the tempura shrimp. Well, the main course has arrived. We've got beef chow fun. This is sliced tenderloin with rice noodles, onions, scallions, bean sprouts, and stir-fry sauce. Let's give this a flavor taste and see what it tastes like. I have to say the fork is hefty. It's got a lot of weight to it. It's pretty nice. Get your workout while you're eating. This fork has got to be about 6 or 8 ounces. I'm not kidding. It is heavy. So far I stuck the fork into there. Look at this beef tenderloin that's on there with the rice noodles. Give this a flavor taste and see what it's like. Yeah, the beef tenderloin is cooked just right. There's a great flavor with that stir-fry sauce, and you can taste the onions and all the other stuff that's in the plate. Amazing flavor. If you like Asian food, I gotta recommend My Asia here at the Horseshoe Hotel. If you're in the vicinity or staying at the Horseshoe, come on in and check it out. So what was it like staying here at the Horseshoe Hotel here in Las Vegas? I have to say it was one of the most comfortable rests I've had in a very long time at a hotel. The room was extremely quiet. Up here on the 23rd floor, had a fantastic view. There was a balcony, but the slider does not open up. It opens a few inches, so he couldn't go out on the balcony. That's unfortunate, because off to the right I could have seen a good view of the Bellagio fountain. So for self-parking, if you're self-parking, you're coming down Las Vegas Boulevard like the GPS will send you, you're going to want to turn into the Paris parking lot off of Las Vegas Boulevard. Make that right turn. If you go to the next right turn where it says Horseshoe entrance, that takes you to the valet parking. Valet parking is $36 to $40 depending on the time of week. Now if you want to avoid all confusion, there is a back road to go to called Audrey. You come out on Audrey and you're going to make a turn onto Paris and then just turn into the Paris parking lot from there, and you'll avoid Las Vegas Boulevard, the foot traffic, and the confusion. Just find the Paris parking lot from Audrey and come in that way. With that said, would I stay here again? The answer is yes. Really enjoyed the hotel. It's quiet, got great amenities. The restaurant selection, with the exception of breakfast, is pretty darn good. You've got a variety from high-end restaurant to lower-end fast food type of places at the food court. And then you also have the stuff outside here of the Horseshoe. Cannot complain with that. If you're looking for a place to stay that's centrally located on Las Vegas Boulevard and you're in town, Horseshoe might be something you want to check out. Well, with that said, we're going to go downstairs now. We're going to go over to the Paris Hotel and we're going to check out breakfast at the Cafe Americano. Breakfast, you have to come in here to go to the Paris Hotel. This is that walkway, the crossover right here. It takes us from Horseshoe to Paris. It's our breakfast option here. We got to come over to the Paris Hotel to Cafe Americano. Here's the menu here at Cafe Americano at the Paris Hotel. Morning cocktails on one side. On the other side we have the main courses for breakfast here. I don't know what I'm going to get, but when I do, you know the routine. I'll show it to you. And it's pretty got a cool vibe in here. It's like we're sitting outside in this faux outside area. Got some fake trees there, fake sky, but this is pretty cool. I like the ambiance here. This is what we got this morning. We got ourselves a sausage omelet with some spinach. We have ourselves some house potatoes. There's some ketchup. Got some wheat toast up here. Also some coffee. We'll give this a flavor taste, see what it's like. Well, we'll start with these potatoes, see what they're like. I don't know what spice they put on the potatoes, but it's really good. And the way they've done them up, crispy on the outside, a little soft on the inside, perfectly done. This omelet looks great. It's got the spinach and there's some sausage in there. Give this a taste, see what it's like. What the flavor is on that omelet with the spinach and the sausage, just over the top flavor is so good. Well, the omelet was so large and all the potatoes, I could not finish it. Fantastic breakfast though. I imagine some of the other items, other omelets and stuff here at this Cafe Americano at the Paris Hotel are just as good. So if you're in the area, the vicinity of the Paris Hotel, or staying here or at the Horseshoe, walk on over. It's worth the walk and check it out for yourself. Well, I hope you enjoyed this walk around tour of the Horseshoe Hotel here in Las Vegas. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. We'll catch you on the next one.